Hi guys, once again it's your girl Josephine Favor Roberts, Life with the Roberts. I want to tell you guys thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about something that we noticed that always happens to us and maybe to some family members. So this is like a story, but I'm going to share it with you guys, and then let me know in the comment section if you have encountered these same problems before. So let's get started. So this story that I'm telling you guys, it happened like August 4th. So if you're my subscriber, you know of the property that I'm working on. It's in Upper Caldwell, Louisiana. So August 4th, or like the 3rd, because normally we would discuss what we're supposed to do like the night before. So this was on a Friday, I think August 4th. It must be on a Friday. And then Saturday was supposed to work. So me and my husband, we got up like the same way, calculate what we're supposed to do. And it was about 3 in the afternoon, Liberian time, African time. So we decided to send $210 because what we're supposed to get is only a pickup load of sand. So it's like $20 per blade, but it was only a pickup load. So maybe 2 blade or 1 blade can fit in the picker. So it was about 3 something in the afternoon. So we decided that the folks back home that help us should just go ahead and get the sand and just bring it to the house, since it's about 3 in the afternoon. And then the next morning, which will be Saturday, we can just go ahead and start our work. Because if you don't get this material the day before, the next day, it'll take them the whole day just to get it. And normally we always say in Liberia, it takes 1 day for one thing. Okay, so we went ahead, we sent the money Friday. So we said, okay, since it's already late, it's 3:40, you guys just stand on the road, because normally where we have our property is a main road and trucks and pickers is passing there all the time. So it's easy to find any car you want to go and pick up anything. So we sent the money and it's 3:40. We said, okay, you guys go ahead and get the stuff, go and get the sand. Folks that help us like, okay, we'll do that. We're like, okay, when you guys bring it back, call us. And normally everything we do is on video. So they said, okay, so we're here waiting. We know it's dark now in Liberia. This is about 8 or 9, no call. Okay, we figure, okay, since nobody called, we can wait. It's already in the night. Saturday, we didn't get any call. Normally when they start calling us, by the time it's 12 o'clock here in America, that's either 5 or 6 a.m. in Liberia. So we didn't get any call. And normally we're expecting calls, because once we're supposed to do work, even if you call us here at 12 o'clock, my husband will answer or I will answer. So no calls. We woke up in the morning, 9 a.m., no calls. So, I decide to call. I start calling, no calls. When I call this person, no calls. I call this person, no answer. So then I call another person that's, in my area. They're like, oh, but we didn't see this individual. I didn't see them here last night. So I'm thinking, okay, but we sent our money to buy our material. How come they didn't come home to sleep home? They're like, oh, I don't know where they are. So the whole Saturday, we call. Did this person come home yet? Oh, no, they didn't come home yet. Oh, but what's happening? We're supposed to start work. So I start calling, because there was 2 individuals. I start calling the other individual. There is no calls. They're not answering. They're not returning my calls back. They're not calling me back. That took place the whole of Saturday. Sunday, the same thing. We're calling. Did they come home? Oh, no, they didn't come home. Is there any sand in the area? Oh, no, they didn't bring anything. By this time, me and my husband were pissed. And then when I get pissed, then I take it out on him. I'm like, you know what? That's why I tell you, let's go back and do this work. You're here. You always want us to, do this one work, And then he's like, oh, let's just keep trying. Let's just keep trying. So we called the whole Saturday. We called the whole Sunday, no answer. Monday again, we started calling. When we called, one of the individual answered on Monday, and we're like, by this time we're like screaming and yelling on the phone. What happened? What happened? My husband is screaming. What happened? Oh, I'll call you back. He hang up. By that time, me and my husband, we're putting this thought in our head, because that's Africa, that's Liberia. They normally come up with anything. So we wait about an hour again. We call back. What happened? You are not calling up. Oh, I'm almost to your house. I'll call you back. Oh, they hang up the phone. By this time, we're pissed. So we call back. There is no answer. About maybe Monday, 6 o'clock their time, both individual now were able to answer. What happened to our stuff? We've been calling you guys. And listen, guys, you don't want to hear the excuses they came up with. It might be true. It might not be true. But that's left for you guys in the comment section to let me know what you guys think. So here we go. So when they answer, first thing we started dealing with the other guy. We're like, we called you. You the one that said you was going to call back, but you didn't call back. What's happening? Oh, I was supposed to call back, but I had to go to the police station, to free this guy. By that time, we're like, police station? We sent you guys money to get our sand. How this police station thing come in? So here the story goes. And relax, because maybe you have heard it before. Okay, the one of the guys is our family member, and the other one is like, I can say family. So one of them said that they both said they left the house that Friday evening to go and find a pickup to get our material. They didn't need to go far because, like I told you in the beginning of the video, we have trucks passing right on the road there. Apparently, they said they went to Deesville Junction and New Georgia Junction to get a pickup because they said they knew somebody around that area. So I guess when they went in the area, they said the LDEA, which is the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, was in the area raiding people, like getting people out of the ghetto who were there doing drugs. And apparently one of the individual was raided or arrested by the police and taken to jail. So I'm like, why should the police arrest you if you just went in the area to look for somebody who had a pickup? But anyway, what are you doing in the ghetto? Or what are you doing in the drug area? So the other guy's like, yeah, I was standing up and I seen the police just, they had his shirt and they arrested him, then they took him. So I said, okay, let me talk to the guy that the police arrested. When we talked to him, he's like, oh, the LDEA people, they came there and they raided the area. The reason why they took me is because when they went in my pocket, they saw that I had money, and they said, is that money that I'm using to sell drugs, or that's the money that I'm using to get money from people who are selling drugs for me? I'm like, but anyway, what did you guys go do in that area anyway? That's not where I sent you guys. You can pick up this one, that one. Oh no, it was this other guy who said he knew somebody, so we just went there, to ask to get the guy pick up so we can get the sand. By that time, my heart is like, do. Once I hear he said, because they seen the money on him. So I'm like, at this point, I don't really care what happened. Where is my money for my sand and this. So apparently the guy said, oh, when they charged my pocket, they seen the money. They took me and another guy into the police station. When they took out the money, it was $210, like I stated from the beginning. And they took out, I think, $80 from the money with some liberty. And they only gave me $130 back. And I was in jail, and I sent message to another guy to call you guys. That's why we couldn't call Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, what kind of thing is this? So the thing is, the $210, we only had like $100, like I think about $100 there that was supposed to get our sand, and the other rest was for the transportation. So the other money he's actually talking about was for him. So at this point, we're like, we don't care what had happened. We just need our money to buy our material. So they came home and bought the sand. And me and my husband, we just sat down and said that, like I said, this is not the first time we're noticed that if you send money to people in Africa to buy material on the weekend, they normally come up with certain story, some story that, has this kind of thing. So we came to a conclusion that, before we send this money, normally we don't send money on the weekend. And the only reason why this money was sent is because the material that I wanted to buy, which is sand, you have to go out to the sand field to get it. It's not like any other thing, because I would have gotten it from the store right in front of my house. So when it's sand, crushed rocks, wood or anything else you need, you have to go outside. So we told ourselves that we're not going to send any money to anybody when it comes for projects on the weekend, because they always come up with certain story. So guys, I wanted to share this story with you guys to let you guys know what happened. And then in the comment section, let me know what you think about that story. Do you think that the LDEA will go to a certain area to raise some drugs people and see a strange individual there and just arrest them? Another thing, do you think because if the LDEA arrests you and you have money in your pocket, that makes you a drug dealer? So let me know in the comment section. I've been thinking about how to explain this story, to you guys. And then my husband's like, oh, don't say it. I'm like, no, they are my subscribers. Sometimes you have to share these life experiences with people so, they can learn from it. Sometimes they can watch out, and learn how to prevent these kind of things from happening to them. So once again, I want to tell you, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Remember, God time is the best. I love you guys. Stay blessed.